White House proposes mandatory reporting of foreign crypto accounts. Imagine this. The White House is pushing for a significant change in how Americans handle their crypto investments abroad. But here's where it gets controversial. They want you to report and pay taxes on your foreign crypto accounts. Let's dive into the details and see what this means for you and the crypto world. The Trump administration has thrown down the gauntlet, proposing that Congress draft legislation to force U.S. residents and companies to report their foreign crypto accounts on their taxes. Why? Because according to the administration, not doing so could put U.S.-based crypto companies at a disadvantage. This bombshell was dropped in a highly anticipated 168-page crypto report published on a Wednesday, a document that touches on everything from crypto banking to illicit finance and market structure regulation. So what's the big deal? The White House is suggesting that Congress enact legislation that would make it mandatory for U.S. taxpayers to report their foreign digital asset accounts. The idea is to discourage Americans from moving their crypto offshore, thereby promoting the growth and use of digital assets within the United States. The administration argues that this move would alleviate concerns about the lack of a reporting program disadvantaging U.S. digital asset exchanges. This recommendation is just one of many outlined in the comprehensive 168-page report from the President's Working Group on Digital Asset Markets, chaired by the White House's crypto and AI czar, David Sachs. The report covers a wide range of crypto-related areas, including market structure legislation, stablecoins, banking, illicit finance, and taxation. In the taxation section, the working group proposed a Crypto Asset Reporting Framework, CARF, designed to keep crypto activity within the United States. The report highlights that the ease of cross-border transfers and access to offshore exchanges provides U.S. taxpayers with an off-ramp to evade their tax obligations. As the crypto ecosystem matures in the U.S., leaving these pathways untouched would create a structural disadvantage for brokers and exchanges based in the United States. The White House defines foreign digital asset accounts as those maintained by a foreign digital asset exchange or other foreign digital asset service providers. However, they clarified that the IRS and Treasury Department should not impose new reporting requirements on DeFi, decentralized finance transactions. DeFi refers to financial activities that occur natively on blockchain networks, allowing crypto users to trade, borrow, and loan crypto assets without third-party intermediaries and without disclosing personally identifiable information. But here's the part most people miss. The report also includes recommendations for banking regulators to create clearer pathways for crypto banks to engage in traditional banking activities. The Federal Reserve has been dragging its feet for years on granting master accounts, which allow financial institutions to access the Fed's services, to crypto-focused banks. The White House suggests that if applications for such approvals are delayed beyond stated deadlines, they should be approved by default. Another section of the report focuses on illicit finance, asking FinCEN, a financial crimes-focused organization within the Treasury Department, to evaluate whether the Bank Secrecy Act should be amended with new language specific to the crypto industry. Some crypto advocates argue that crypto users and service providers shouldn't have to comply with anti-money laundering laws, citing the pseudonymous nature of crypto as a reason for non-compliance. At a ceremony at the White House, senior Trump administration officials, including David Sachs, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, and SEC Chair Paul Atkins, endorsed the report. They hailed it as a key step forward for U.S. crypto policy, with Atkins stating, "Today marks yet another important milestone in unlocking American innovation by providing the crypto marketplace with clear rules of the road." The report even refers to President Trump's November re-election as America's hard fork, suggesting that these core recommendations, if implemented, will ensure crypto becomes a hallmark of the new American golden age. So, what do you think? Is this the right move for the U.S. crypto industry, or is it an overreach that could stifle innovation? Let's hear your thoughts in the comments. Trump's crypto group calls for clear trading rules. In a fascinating twist for the world of cryptocurrency, a team appointed by former President Donald Trump is pushing federal regulators to take bold action. Their mission? To create crystal-clear guidelines governing the trading of digital assets and to smooth the path for innovative financial products. But here's where it gets controversial. While some see this as a necessary step to bolster U.S. leadership in blockchain technology, others worry about potential overreach or stifling innovation. On July 30, 2025, at 9 a.m. EDT, later updated that same day at 5:12 p.m. EDT, the Working Group on Digital Asset Markets released a report urging policymakers to clarify crypto trading rules. This group, formed under Trump's administration, emphasized the importance of decisive action to ensure America remains at the forefront of what they call the blockchain revolution. According to a White House fact sheet accompanying the report, implementing these recommendations could lead to what supporters describe as the golden age of crypto. So why does this matter so much? Imagine being an entrepreneur trying to launch a groundbreaking cryptocurrency platform. Without clear regulations, you might face uncertainty about compliance, investor hesitation, or even legal challenges. Clear rules don't just protect consumers, they also empower innovators by giving them a stable framework within which to operate. For example, companies developing blockchain-based solutions need assurance that their efforts align with national standards, allowing them to scale confidently without fear of regulatory surprises down the road. However, not everyone agrees on how far regulators should go. Some critics argue that excessive regulation could stifle creativity in one of the most dynamic sectors of modern finance. Others question whether government intervention might favor established players over smaller startups, potentially creating barriers to entry. And this is the part most people miss. Striking the right balance between oversight and freedom is incredibly tricky, especially in such a rapidly evolving space. What do you think about this push for clearer crypto rules? Do you believe stricter regulations will help legitimize the industry and encourage broader adoption? Or are we risking unnecessary interference that could slow progress? Share your thoughts in the comments below. This is a debate worth having. How the U.S. aims to lead in crypto. Trump's executive order explained. America's future is digital, a call to lead in financial innovation. In a nation built on daring to change the world, America has always been the engine of progress. From the transcontinental railroads that connected coast to coast to the internet that turned the world into a global village, our history is written in the stories of innovators who dared to reimagine what's possible. Cryptocurrency is the next chapter in this legacy, and it should be no different. The Working Group, as the author of this report, emphasizes that digital assets and blockchain technologies have the potential to transform not just America's financial system, but the very foundations of ownership and governance across industries. Entrepreneurs who are building the future with these tools deserve clear policy guidance and recognition for their groundbreaking work. This report also highlights the grassroots movement behind cryptocurrency, a decentralized, community-driven force aiming to create a more open and efficient financial system for everyone. Until President Trump, no leader had acknowledged the energy and momentum behind this movement. His administration's bold vision to make America the crypto capital of the world has set the stage for a new era of innovation. The Working Group urges the federal government to turn this vision into action. By adopting a pro-innovation mindset and implementing the following core recommendations, we can ensure that cryptocurrency becomes a defining feature of the new American Golden Age. These policies will not only empower entrepreneurs, but also position the U.S. as a global leader in digital finance. But here's where it gets controversial. Should regulators act as gatekeepers or as enablers? While some argue that strict oversight is necessary to prevent fraud, others believe that stifling innovation could cost us the race to shape the future of money. And this is the part most people miss. Cryptocurrency isn't just about technology. It's about redefining how we trust, transact, and govern value in the digital age. So what do you think? Should the U.S. embrace crypto as a tool for progress, or prioritize caution in a rapidly evolving landscape? Share your thoughts in the comments below.